Alright, so I kind of wanted to speak on a topic which I don't really see much people speak about, and I'm kind of going to just be yapping a little bit. I don't really know what I have planned to say, but I guess I'll just figure it out as I go on along. But basically, I want to talk about limiteds in Java Empire and limiteds as a whole, and it's really not that big of a deal, I feel like, but I don't know. This is like personally my opinion, and I feel like I should voice my opinion, and some of you guys might actually agree with this too. And it's just limiteds as a whole in Java Empire, and I really don't feel like it's at a good state. And I kind of just want to say that, like, I feel like limiteds right now are currently just kind of pointless in Java Empire. And here's what I mean by that. So we have this Hennessy Venom F5M Roadster, right? And it's here for 2 weeks, which is, in my opinion, already insane. They used to do like 1 week limiteds, but now kind of like the normal is being 2 week limiteds, like, which is insane. Because, like, here's how I look at it. Like, if we're doing a 2 week limited, then what's really the point of the car being limited? It's really not that limited, if that makes sense. So look at these. These are all selling 90,000, 133,000, 95,000. Like, they're selling a lot. 9,000, this was actually not that much. But still, recently, all of the limiteds have been just, like, on sale for 2 weeks or, like, a week. And I feel like that just takes away the whole purpose of it, you know, being a limited. I feel like that doesn't really make sense to me. Now, I actually do understand where this is coming from, and probably why they do this is because they actually pay real money for these licensed cars, and they don't just want it in the shop for, like, a day or two. They want as much as people to get it because they paid real money and they put hard work into like licensed models and stuff. So they obviously want it to be on sale for as long as possible, which is very, very fair. But I feel like 2 weeks, I mean, I feel like 2 weeks has just been the norm like as of lately, and 2 weeks is just too excessive and too crazy in my opinion. Like, I don't know. I feel like that just takes the whole point away like from a limited, because it's really not limited anymore. And one thing, I don't know, I kind of didn't really mind it at the start, but like, I don't know, recently is kind of limited's like limited resale thing. Just limited's coming back to Java Empire. Like, I don't really mind the limited resale too much, but I feel like it's just kind of lazy sometimes and can just give developers like some filler updates kind of, because it's just like, I don't know, bro, like, it's really like, I don't know, there's really no excitement, at least for me, just seeing like limited's return. Like, oh, it's really not that cool. Like, I understand that they like actually resell for more, and it's very cool because a lot more people can actually get them, so it gives like, you know, new people an opportunity to like actually get them, which is cool. But at the same time, is like, what's really the point of these limiteds if they're not gonna be limited at all? Now, I'm not saying that every limited that should sell should be like super rare, of course not, but like, we're just never gonna see like a limited, for example, like this, like 3,000 selling this low, or like maybe, I don't know, I mean, none of these are really low, these are all high. Look at all these numbers, bro, they're super high. Or maybe we might not even see like 9,000 sold. This is actually kind of low, and this is a recent one, which is actually surprising. So we might not even see these numbers like for literally forever, because limiteds really have no point in Java Empire anymore, I feel like. I don't know, that's just kind of my take. I mean, it's still, yes, a limited car. I feel like really the only thing that you could get a limited for, which is kind of a cool factor in my opinion nowadays, is just the serial. I mean, there's really not going to be any more rare cars in Java Empire. There's a few, I mean, there's a very tiny few left, but I think most of them are unlicensed. But yeah, like rare licensed cars, there's really none of them, bro. Like Jaguar XJ13 is really the only one I think we have, and that one actually ended up selling 3,000. I really hope they don't bring this one back, because I feel like they shouldn't bring back limiteds, like licensed limiteds that are 5,000 units or under, because that's like, you know, considered somewhat rare. And yeah, I don't mean to be negative and just like rant towards the game. Obviously, I have no hate for the game or anything, but I'd really just feel like, what is really the point of limited cars anymore? Like, obviously it is cool, it's on here for 2 weeks. We're just gonna see the same exact car here for the next 2 updates, and it's like, dang, like, why is this even here? Like, how is it limited if it's here for 2 weeks? Like, it feels like it's literally here forever, and it's really like that, because we have a limited actually pretty often, and it's always like a car here, and I'll be feeling like, dang, if it's a limited, it should come and go fast. Like, it shouldn't be something that's like, you know, like here for a long time. Like, 2 weeks is a little bit crazy in my opinion. Like, I feel like the limited factor is really just nothing anymore in my opinion. I don't really know. I feel like it's just kind of pointless and useless, and I don't even know why it's really used. And I do want to say that I do get them, like, it's sending stuff for more players, and, you know, like, they obviously want players to play it more, and, you know, for, you know, players to actually get the chance. But it gets to a point, I feel like, what's really limited and what is it anymore? Like, for example, the Build a Truck event, they actually extended it another week, which I understand. Like, it's different for sure, because they actually pay for these in real life, and it's licensed, so it's a lot different. They obviously want people to play it for as long as possible, but it's like, dang, bro, another week, really? Like, everything's just being like kind of extended, and it's like, what's the point? Nothing's really limited or like a little bit of exclusive anymore. Like, I understand they can't do that every single time, because obviously they pay real money for these cars, and they're not just gonna let it, you know, be in the shop for a day or two, which is actually understandable. I do understand that, but it's like, nowadays it can't even be like exclusive for like a week or maybe 5 days or something like that. Like, it's kind of crazy. Like, I don't know, I just feel like extending this was useless. I mean, it's definitely good for people that still haven't gotten it, but like a week is plenty of time to complete all of these, and it was pretty easy. There's a lot of location videos you could actually watch, and there was really just no need. And I just feel like, I don't know, I just feel like there's really nothing exclusive that we're getting, like, cars wise anymore, just because of this whole limited thing going on, and how everything's just being, you know, extended time, and nothing's just really like limited anymore. And yeah, that's just kind of how I feel. How do you guys feel about this? I don't know. Let me know if I'm tripping. Maybe I'm tripping down below in the comments, or maybe I'm hating, but I just kind of feel like no one really speaks about that. And I'm not trying to blame anybody for a specific situation, but what kind of like led up to this happening was ABC Glitch made a video like, what if Draven Empire Limiteds came back? And that was one of his video ideas. And then I'm pretty sure a day or two after, I'm not even kidding, Draven Empire ended up adding it, which is cool. But I feel like we could have at least gotten a poll, and it could have at least, you know, like considered how we felt about it, like if the community liked it or not. Like they just added it like a day or two after, which was kind of crazy in my opinion, because they didn't even ask like the community, oh, do we like really want it? Like they could have at least done a poll like to like actually figure out whether the community wants it in the game or not. It was just added instantly, which is kind of crazy in my opinion. And yeah, I mean, I didn't really have an issue with it back then, but kind of a little bit more now, because it's just like, I don't know, bro, it's just really not a point of limiteds anymore. I really don't understand. Like, it's nothing like limited about it anymore. I don't know. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this. Maybe I'm tripping, maybe I'm hating, I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. Let me know your opinion down below in the comments once again. Have a good one, everybody, and bye.